Huge news out of Columbus, out of State College, Pennsylvania. Kyle Snyder, World Olympic champion, going to be headed to Penn State. Just tweeted the following. I'm going to read it, and then Bader and I are going to talk about it. On January 1st, 2013, I made the decision to attend Ohio State University and to wrestle for the Buckeyes. If I went back in time knowing what I know now, I would make the same exact choice. I'm so thankful to be a part of Buckeye Nation. Coach Ryan, Tervel, Jaggers, and all those who helped coach me. I cannot thank you all enough for the impact you have had on my life. I have a responsibility to my teammates, to my country, and to God to tell myself the truth and to act upon that truth. The simple truth is I need to get better. In order for me to fulfill my obligations as a member of Team USA and as the defending Olympic champ, I must give full effort and take complete responsibility for this process. This decision isn't to suggest that one program is better than the next, but this is taking advantage of additional thinking and incorporating that into my wrestling. Anybody who thinks it's easy to leave your home and go somewhere just to do it is reading this the wrong way. Anything worth pursuing of value is worth the pain endured in the process. I am speaking to all my fellow brother and sister wrestlers. We all have an obligation to get better as wrestlers and people. I am no exception. I take this responsibility as seriously as I can. I recognize that in order for me to climb to the pinnacle, I must improve. I have chosen to take advantage of the learning available at the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. God bless, Kyle Snyder. Mark Bader, your thoughts?
Well, Kyle Snyder bleeds red and gold, silver, whatever they are, Ohio State. So to see him move over to Penn State was shocking to hear first. Although I think I heard a few weeks ago that he actually lives in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I didn't know
heard that his wife, I believe, is in med school or something like that at Pittsburgh, which I'm guessing is about halfway between. The whole additional, we kind of talked about this off camera, the additional thinking, it's like maybe he got as much of that as he could from Ohio State and now wants to try something new. And then it's just the training partners at Penn State. You got David Taylor, you got Bo Nickel, Kassar, Kale, Casey if he's big enough. So
there were a lot of rumors, months and months out that Kyle and I guess his now wife she was going to be doing medical school and that could impact where he's going to be training. So him leaving Ohio State was kind of a known thing that there was potential that could happen. But I thought what was interesting in his statement was how much he made this is a wrestling decision for him to get better at wrestling to reach the pinnacle. And I think on the one hand, Kyle Snyder throughout his entire career has taken losses, right? He's taken losses. Even at the NCAA level when he won, he had lost to Adam Kuhn. So it had happened before. He'd take losses, but now the last 2 years he hasn't gotten what he's used to, which is gold. And he beat Sadulayev 2 years ago. Now this year he loses to Sharifov. And I think I look at this as I think you kind of almost alluded to it. I've been in Ohio State 6 years now. And is it time if I extracted everything out of this great program and I need to go and find something else? And maybe if the shoe was on the other foot and he had started at one school, he'd be in the exact same position now going somewhere else. Who really knows? But I think the training partners is a huge thing. And I think I think a lot of times, and I commend Kyle for this because I think a lot of times you can just stay committed to everything about what you're doing and say what I'm doing is right and it's going to work. So I think he took a good hard look and said, I've got to change something, and I'm sure Penn State was there and excited at the opportunity to have him. And it's a big, Kyle Snyder's it's not just good to have around your program to have a multiple world and Olympic champion, but that's a big recruiting thing too, that you can say, hey, you can come train alongside Kyle Snyder. So it's an overall huge win for Penn State. And when you think about as they're shaping up for the 2020 Olympic trials, which are at Penn State, and you have David Taylor and Kyle Snyder. Maybe who knows how Kassar's going to factor in. The Nittany Lions are loaded for bear. Yeah, Zane was just on the team. He's been on the team twice. Bo Nickel's going to be in the mix as well at either 86 or 97, so it'll be Nittany Lion versus Nittany Lion. But a huge landscape. We haven't seen a move like this in a real long time.
Can you think of any?
Can you think of any? Multiple world and Olympic champion, leaving where they won the world and Olympic championships.
The closest thing I can think of is Mako. I know he wasn't a multiple. Just the idea of Mako was
someone that big,
and he went from rival to rival.
You could say Ramos, but Ramos was kind of on the tail end of his career. Never made another team afterwards, right after 2016. So, man, crazy move. It's a kind of a shock, but at the end, I think you can't do anything but say, for Snyder's sake, you get it.
Good luck, man. Snyder, he's awesome. He's a great dude. He's an awesome wrestler, and
Yeah.
this is what he wants to do. I'm all about supporting him.
Yeah. So that's all we got. This is just our unfiltered, immediate thoughts. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be discussing it a lot. Thanks.
Go USA.